Hi, this is Chelsea Lambert with Lex Tech Review, live from Legal Week 2018. I'm spending some time with Alan Fanger, and I'm really excited to share that not only are we going to be profiling your product on our website, but that I had some time, during that conversation to dive in to EmpowerLegal. And if you could just share, a little bit about the product and why it's so beneficial, especially for solo, small, and mid-sized firms in your space. I mean, it brings a tremendous amount of value to both the lawyers who use it as a training tool and the clients who are on the receiving side of that.
Sure. Well, great to be with you, Chelsea. The idea behind our products is that we are the first ever e-learning platform for lawyers to assist clients with preparation for major litigation events. So we have 3 different streamable videos. They're available to be streamed from any device. We also have iPhone and Android apps. We have videos on deposition preparation, trial preparation, and mediation. And the idea is really twofold. Number one, we want to demystify events for clients. We fancy ourselves as a helping profession, but I'm not sure we always do the best job of holding our clients' proverbial hands. And much like a surgeon and an anesthesiologist going through an upcoming surgery with a patient, I think we need to do really a better job in terms of making clients feel comfortable and confident going into events like a deposition and a trial and a mediation. The more comfortable clients are, the better off they are, and they're better positioned to perform in a way that matches up with our expectations. The second thing we want to do is to really provide a supplement, more or less a reinforcing tool, not a substitute for preparation, because that's really not appropriate. What we're doing is introducing preparation from a 30,000-foot level. But if a lawyer can spend, say, 2 hours preparing a client for a deposition in a relatively minor case, and let's say those entire 2 hours could be spent on substantive preparation, offloading the trappings and the infrastructure of the deposition or the trial onto like our proverbial shoulders. That's 2 hours of really efficient, productive time that can be spent with the client, and time that ultimately is an investment in the client's performance.
Absolutely it is, and there's so many opportunities within the case preparation process for things to fall apart. Like while we were on the phone talking through the demo, you mentioned that the worst thing that can possibly happen is that you get a client up in the trial environment and everything just goes completely off the rails, and that you didn't have those pieces in place, that preparation in place. So for law firms to use this as an asset and really implement it and integrate it in the overall client process, the communication process, I also feel like it elevates the image and the reputation of the law firm of look at how prepared we are, look at how many assets and resources, and really making them feel the love. Because not only is it a very long cycle, like I think oftentimes when people think they're going to work with an attorney in a litigation matter, they don't really understand how long that process takes. So any information and any education that the firm can provide to the consumer, to the legal client, on this is the timeline, this is what you're going to expect, this is how to not freak out when you're on the stand, this is what to do in a deposition, and this is typically how it's going to go. And that role playing and that prep not only is saving the time in the productivity process, but also giving you a level of peace of mind as far as how they're going to perform when it actually comes time for them to do the work.
And I think you've hit it right on the head. What we should be doing as a profession is controlling what we're capable of controlling. And look, every client is different. Some clients obviously are more impervious to anxiety-provoking events than others, and to that extent, perhaps we don't have as much control as we would want. But if we can control the amount of anxiety that arises from the event itself, we could just get people to be more comfortable. I think that goes a long way to enhancing the prospects for good performance. The other thing is, and I think you mentioned it, is that there's a certain marketability piece that comes from introducing something like this as part of the client preparation process. I think what it says to a client is, you care enough about me, you value me enough as a client to want to make sure that I am extra prepared. And I think that sometimes as lawyers, we understate, we sort of soft pedal the issue of how the client views what we're doing for them, and that we're making sure that we go above and beyond what we would normally be seen as doing. So I think on the marketing end, it actually it's a real plus.
And EmpowerLegal makes it a turnkey process. I mean, I've been able to see the platform, go inside of it, watch the videos, and it is truly beautiful. I mean, it's an elegant design. There's nothing.
Got the narrator notwithstanding, right?
There's nothing confusing about it. You get in, you know exactly what you need to do, and it's aesthetically very, very clean and inviting. It's not a clunky, trying to figure out what software button to push next. It's you get in, you know exactly what you need to do, and then the support of the law firm is there in case they have any questions. And how wonderful would it be if your clients took those courses and then actually came to you and said, hey, I really didn't understand this piece or that piece. You know that they're really paying attention as opposed to zoning out in a conversation, or maybe even giving them homework. Have you thought about what you're going to say? Let's go ahead and role play this.
Sure. And here we are at a conference with so many vendors that have their wares on display, and the theme that is really overarching for this whole conference is making things more efficient for the lawyers. What I have is something that is client-facing, and it's something that's providing a direct benefit to the clients. And I think if we could have more products that are client-facing and are beneficial to the clients, that would really go a long way toward trying to find solutions that are very much in the client interest.
I completely agree. And the more that we move in that direction, the better off both parties will be. So I really look forward to sharing your review with everyone in the Lex Tech Review community and the legal community and beyond that. Thank you so much for your time today, and I hope that you have a great rest of the show.
You too.
Thanks,
Great to be with you.
You too.
Okay.
Okay.